Watch out, Rocco. Move, son. We already got company. Yeah. What's up, Rule? You there?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now, buddy.
How you doing today?
I'm tired. I got up at 3:30 a.m. for apparently no reason.
Yeah, I heard. It's probably part of a bigger plan.
Yeah, well, it's the deal with that is Dad went to the pre-op appointment by himself. So the hospital saying they gave him a sheet of instructions. He's saying they didn't. I don't know who to believe. So all I know is he wasn't supposed to take his blood thinners for 2 days. And he took them this morning. So they couldn't do the procedure. So it was just a big gigantic waste of time. But maybe we'll get it right next time.
Yeah, I'm sure. You never know though. Like maybe the better surgeon was off today or something like that.
Yeah, Lord could definitely be working out his plan. I don't know.
That's how I'd like to look at things like that whenever they pop up. There's a reason I'm stuck behind somebody in traffic or something like that.
Sure. There's a reason we take different, we come home the same old way all the time. But all of a sudden we'll just change. We're going to go the scenic route today, take a little longer, but then you get home and you hear there's a bad wreck up there where you usually turn at. So yeah, I've had that happen too.
Yep.
We just don't know.
We got Ronnie here tonight. Mustard and Biscuits is in the house. What's going on?
Ronnie, good to have you with me, as always. Biscuits, as always. Started live a little early, but it'll be all right. Just trying to make sure everything's copacetic here, working. I did charge my phone up a little more than I did last week, so I shouldn't have to quit on kind of the battery going dead, at least anyway.
Well, that'll be good.
I came home, I got home as the sun was coming up, basically. And I did try to take me a 2-hour nap, but I can only sleep about an hour and I had to get up. So yeah, I'm gonna be tired, yawning, all that stuff from getting up as early this morning. Be all right though. I'll make it.
Well, everybody's gonna enjoy you while you're here. I'm sure that'll happen.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope everybody has a good time. That's what I'm here for, at least anyway. Roo. I guess he's talking to you.
Yeah. I guess that's easier to type.
Yeah. I get it. Southern folks, we have lazy mouths and lazy fingers.
I just got fat thumbs. I end up doing too many typos when I try to text on the phone.
Oh, I definitely got fat thumbs for sure. And then, like, it's really bad when your autocorrect gets used to you making the same mistake all the time because your thumbs are too fat. Then it starts just inserting the word in there for you. Even
Yep.
if you're trying to type it correctly, it wants to put the wrong word in. So yeah, very
Yeah,
aggravating.
I have that problem too.
Yeah. It's
Cutting
hot
grass
down here
already
today.
down there, huh?
Do what?
You're cutting grass already down there, huh?
Oh yeah, it's full on. I'm talking about flowers are blooming on the side of the road. It's full on spring here. I've already cut the grass. I've already cut the yard like 3 times. So yeah,
Holy cow.
yeah. All my flowers in the yard are blooming. So yep. The
Yeah.
bumblebees are buzzing about, doing their job. So yeah, it's full on spring here, and it's been a little warm the last couple of days. The humidity's actually starting to get up a little bit. But we can hack it.
Yeah, I got another 3 weeks before I fire up the lawnmower.
Well, it's coming. It's coming. It's all right though. I mean, I enjoy summertime. I don't enjoy the 1,000% humidity and the 100-degree heat all that much. But it just comes with the territory. No matter where you live, it comes with the territory.
Is that one of your new ones?
That's 2024.
Nice one.
They stay in the safe a lot, so I like to pick them up and look at them while they're out here. Silver Eagle, Type 1, my favorite kind.
Yeah, if you don't look at it often, you gotta pull it out every once in a while so you can enjoy it.
Oh yeah, definitely. And my Libertatas, the only one I have.
One of one.
One of one. Sure, it's not, but it's one of the only one I have. I've been listening to those CDs, man. I've been jamming out on them things.
I'm glad. I had to have
Yeah,
listened to your video. Oh man, probably 10 times now. It cracks me up.
it. I was like, I don't know, man. It was a surprise. Caught me off guard. Like I said, the ink was so smudged I couldn't tell who the package was from. So it was a shock to me. I was like, "What?" I had my excited voice.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah,
I could tell. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm
yeah,
glad you like it.
I did, man. Definitely. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
Tell you, we got some pretty great folks in this community. Not just because they give me stuff either. I'm not saying that, but there's some good people in here.
Oh yeah, this
In
community is
the
awesome.
Silvertown, YouTube, USA. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely across all the other types of YouTube videos out there. There's not really a good community like this one.
Yeah. What's up, West Texas? How you doing? How y'all doing?
Hey, West Texas.
Hope you're doing all right, buddy. Yes, I know it's time to take my meds. Shut up. My phone is reminding me it's time to take my nighttime meds. Duh. I have to set reminders or I forget crap, dude. That's just the way it is.
Oh, I'm the same way. I got alarms to let the chickens in, let the chickens out, put them
Yeah.
away. Yeah.
Yep. I found myself utilizing that clock and that calendar function quite often.
Yeah, I've started setting an alarm to 10 minutes before I'm supposed to be done with work so I can actually start wrapping it up and maybe get done
Yeah.
on time.
Let's see. Yes. Boom. Boom.
If I disappear, I got a pretty nasty storm supposed to roll in here this evening, so
Okay. Hey, just come right back up. Something happened, it's fine. Oh, I see we got Biscuits in the house. Add the stage. What up, Biscuits?
Southeast, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Terrific. Rural, how
looks
about
like
you?
he's at home.
Yes, sir. We made it.
You got that radio announcer voice kicking in.
I'm excited, man. I got me a belly full of supper. I'm at the house. The kids are, well, the kids are here. I won't say they're well behaved, but they're here.
Well, it's a work in progress. You can't do that overnight.
Oh, yeah. We had a good one a while ago. Jane come up to me and said, Daddy, she said, Anna's red.
Uh-oh.
What does that mean? Well, it
I
means her
know.
face is bloody because she pushed her off the swing. So,
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
but that's
wow.
okay.
Little bleeder. Be all right.
Oh, yeah. She'll make more of it.
Sure.
What's new, gentlemen?
Hey, Scrap. Not a whole lot.
Nothing for me either.
Good. I like that. You know what to expect.
Yeah.
Actually, getting ready to go to the Poconos tomorrow for a
Yes.
little 3-day retreat.
Awesome. Well, that's
So what
something to
all
look
that,
forward to.
what do you do there, Ruth?
The wife found an Airbnb out in the middle of nowhere. We're gonna go stay. That's about it. It'll be my first time out there.
Okay.
But she likes to go on these little Airbnb trips to stay in a tiny house in the middle of the woods because our tiny house in the middle of the woods, I guess, gets boring.
Yeah.
Sure. It's fun to look at
different
something new every now
house,
and
yeah.
then. Yeah.
Yeah, when we travel together, we usually do Airbnbs because of the dog, because we take her with
Yep.
us.
Yeah, we take ours
Yeah,
too.
lots
Well,
of
one of them. We take the one.
Yeah, it's a lot of hotels take them, but it's just very inconvenient. You can't just let them out like you can in an
Mhm.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
They got all the breed restrictions and weight restrictions, but fortunately, we don't have to worry about that part. But
I do. I only got pit bulls.
yep.
The big mean kind.
Oh yeah, terrifying.
Good evening, War. Good to see you, buddy.
Oh, man.
War. Huh.
I'm trying to
Good
get this
God.
check
Oh.
pulled up, but my laptop's doing this restarting thing because I don't know. It's a company computer, so it does all this kind of stuff.
Weird.
But maybe it's getting it done.
Maybe yeah. I mean, you sound good. You got a picture there. Looks like you got a polling logo.
This is on my telephone. I'm trying to look at chat on the computer.
Gotcha. Okay.
It keeps trying to hook up to my hotspot on my work phone for, I don't know, somebody broke out of prison in Malaysia or something and it's locking itself down.
Oh wow.
Here.
Maybe you get it figured out.
Yep, I will or I won't. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I know there was a pretty big hack today. Affected like a software that gets like 100 million downloads a week.
Wow.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I was pretty busy,
Yeah, I guess so.
unfortunately.
I saw on Timcast a while ago that Oracle fired 30,000 people, man. AI is taking over all the jobs.
Yeah, buddy.
Wow.
Yep.
Yep, that's been happening for, well, Oracle might be new, but that's been happening for the last year or so.
Yeah. Amazon laid off a bunch. Yeah. There's a bunch of layoffs.
Well, they had a bunch of union type people pop up, right? Amazon, I mean.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they had a bunch of walkouts and such. Not necessarily unionizing, but trying to do what they call unionizing.
Well, yeah. I mean, God forbid a company pay a respectable pay and give time off and, that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think the way they were dealing with it was just like, hey, we're not going to work, and then we're going to ask for more money.
Yeah. My dad retired from the cement plant where he worked, and they were all union, so I've worked at a place where they were trying to get a union in, and of course I was all for it, whatever. Unions just go to the bosses and try to get you more benefits and stuff, but the company wasn't having that. The company actually threatened to close down and move the whole shit and shebang to like China or somewhere. So they give it up.
I mean, that'd be a hell of a shipping cost for concrete.
Right? I know, but yeah. Well, that's Dad's. I don't. Where I worked wasn't a concrete plant, but yeah, that's what they were trying to pull. So I guess it worked. In the end.
I got you.
Yeah. These companies, they always got
you about to bring in what they call them union busters. I think they bring in and do all that. We don't have a lot of union around here.
We got some union jobs in Birmingham, SEstkr, American Cast Iron Pipe Company. They got pipe fitters union and all that stuff. So there's a few around Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some, but they're just particular companies that have originated elsewhere.
Yeah.
There's like no jobs near me. I'm in the middle of nowhere.
What's up? Hey, Maple Leaf Numismatics. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping by. Hang out with us a little while. Good to see you. War, you want to come up? I'll post you a link if you want to come up, buddy. It's up to you.
We haven't talked to War in a while.
Yeah, we need a war update.
Yeah,
I know
biscuits.
those aren't Christmas lights, but I just got busted yesterday. Mrs. Biscuit said I had to take them down finally.
Oh yeah, no, these are just string lights that go across my driveway through the trees.
That's what I tried to tell her, kinda. I told her they're Easter lights now.
Right.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
Twinkle lights. Leave them up all year.
I'll tell you, it's just one string across the front of the house. Our house is a little box. So there's one roof line on the front and one string of lights, and that's it. And I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, my wife is obsessed with these lights, man.
Yeah. You can see where the hell you're going at night. That's pretty good.
I don't know why you need them. I mean, the cars have headlights, but yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess you got to walk to it from it.
That's the motion lights are for, man.
Right.
Okay. There's more.
Yeah. I mean, she's got solar lights all along the driveway too. She's got lights up in the trees, solar lights along the pathway.
Oh yeah.
The cats have their own solar string lights. It's insane. Then I wonder why my electric bill is $500 a month.
Yeah,
That's
it's probably the water heater.
Well, that and they're funding data centers with your dollar too. They're doing that now.
Yeah, apparently they're a big to do.
They're
near them anyway.
people are being charged way more money now. I told y'all what Dad said about his power bill going up exponentially. What it is, if what I saw on TikTok is correct, so take that for what it is. But if what they're saying is correct, they're charging a lot more on personal power bill accounts so they can give the data centers free power.
Yeah, it could be true. I wouldn't put it past them.
Wouldn't surprise
I wouldn't
me.
put it past them either, but just because it's on TikTok don't mean it's true. Trust me.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Well,
I
at
kind
the
of take
very
that the way
least-
I do.
At the very least, they probably give them discounted power for all the quote unquote jobs they're bringing in to build it out and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, War.
Yeah, I could see a 100% rebate coming there.
How you doing, buddy?
Tired.
Yeah,
New job.
same here.
I cannot hear him if he's talking.
I spoke over him, so talk to a rule there, War.
Yeah, hey, what's up, guys?
Hey,
Hey,
Warwick,
War.
can hear you. How you been?
Working. New job, beating my body up.
Yeah, buddy.
Jumped
Same
into
here.
some concrete construction, so yeah, I'm getting old for this.
Yeah. Well, you doing stuff, War. Lots of people depend on your taxes.
I'm the type of guy who likes rolling in the mud, so.
Yeah.
So what's new with everybody?
Nothing
Not a whole
here yet.
not a whole lot here. Just the same old, same old. Got up at 3:30, went to the hospital for no reason. Other than that, about the same as usual.
Oh. How's your dad doing? I meant to ask.
He's doing fine. Yeah, we took him up there. We took him up there for the procedure this morning, but apparently, because he took his blood thinners, they couldn't do the operation this morning, so we had to just turn around and come right back home. Yeah, he's got to be off of his Eliquis for 2 days before they can do the surgery. They cut into him with that Eliquis, he'll bleed out, I guess.
You mean with it?
Yeah, with it.
With
Yeah,
the Eliquis, right? Yeah. Okay,
right,
yeah.
right. Yeah, exactly. Avocado stack. Hey, avocado.
Southeast, tell me something. Have you ever
Yeah.
polished an eagle?
No,
Or any other coin for that matter?
no.
Let me see if I can show you this right here. Well, first of all, I don't know if you can tell, but this guy right here is super shiny.
I see that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And it's not a proof because the fields and the devices are shiny.
right.
And it looks really good. Like,
Yeah. Somebody
Yeah,
put somebody put a polishing cloth on that thing for sure.
check this out. You get up in here. Can you see those scratches there?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's exactly
Yeah,
what happened. I
okay.
think even on the sun, I don't know if you can see the sun or not through the telephone, but
Yeah.
there are little
bit,
tiny
yeah.
scratches all in a circular shape.
Yeah. That's
Looks to
what
me like
happened.
they hit it with a bumping wheel or something.
Could have been.
Send it to Pang. He'll melt it down.
Yeah, he will. Well, I don't want to melt my girls down, even if they're a little scratched or such.
Hey, they're still eagles, man. I definitely would hold on to them. I've got a few Morgans that are polished. Now, I didn't polish them, but somebody did. But
Okay.
what's up, Transient? Transient's in Georgia tonight. Hey, buddy.
Well, you
So
know, if
how
they're
about-
toned and all that, I don't see why not cleaning them if they're nothing special. You know, make them look
Right,
good.
yeah. I mean, I have no problem cleaning bullion. You take something like that to a numismatic, you're going to destroy the value of it. But yeah, bullion, yeah, clean it, dip it, whatever you want to do. It's yours.
I don't think they make an eagle like this, right? I've never seen an eagle that's shiny all the way. You know, it's either shiny field or shiny device.
Yeah. Hey, Littlefoot. Yeah, usually if it's a proof, it's the fields that are mirrored, mirror shiny. And then the device is like flat looking.
Frosty. Yeah.
Yeah. Frosty, yes.
Yeah,
That's right.
I prefer the reverse proof of the eagles anyway.
Yeah, the reverse proof. They do make something called a burmish, but burmish is not that. It's not that shiny either.
Yeah, that's just like nut state, right? Just
Pretty
pretty.
much.
Yeah.
I can't tell the difference. Yeah.
Kind of like Morgan, like untouched by man.
Right.
Yeah. Reverse proof. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, reverse proof, and there's even on some coins they have what's called an enhanced proof, and the enhanced proof is really nice too.
Oh, see, that's the one that's got the different, like the stripes on her dress. One will be shiny, one will be frosty, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's the enhanced proof.
I don't have one of those for some reason.
Yeah, I don't either. This is supposedly by all the experts. This West Point Eagle is a burmished, but I can't tell any difference in it. I guess it's just a term. All it is. I think it's just a bullion coin. Well, these West Points are supposedly numismatic products, so I guess that's why they call it burmished. I don't know.
There we go. 210 though.
210 straight inside on it. What's up, 210?
Oh, yeah.
Be cool if they did a high relief.
Yeah.
That would look interesting.
High relief would be awesome. Your capsule would be twice as thick, probably, but it would be cool.
Was War speaking? I couldn't hear.
Yeah, he said they don't make a high relief. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. His audio's a little
My
lower.
audio getting in the way?
No, it's a little lower than everybody else's, but it ain't no problem for me to hear you.
Yeah, I'm listening on telephone. I've got all kinds of problems.
Me
I got some
too.
separate speakers going in the background, so I didn't want to put them up too high, get some sort of, reverb or something.
Yeah, feedback. Yeah.
Right.
Well, my wife turned off my lights.
Uh-oh.
I guess we'll turn off the camera then. There's nothing to look at.
She put you in the dark, Earl.
Well, she walked by and gave me the finger and called me a loser. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it's Tuesday.
So
Okay.
it's lights out.
Tuesday,
Yeah.
Tuesday night's doghouse night, apparently.
That's why I'm in the truck.
Yeah.
Stretched out in the bed later. That'd be all right. Dog will come up there with you.
Oh, he would. Yeah. Anywhere I go, he goes.
Yeah, I haven't looked at spot price in a while, Transit. I have no idea what the spot prices are.
I think it was up there close to $74 a while ago.
Oh, really? Well, it's coming back up then. That's good.
Yeah, I think we were close to full. Oh shit, I can pull it up right here. Let's see.
Yeah,
Sounds like
75,
it was
I
a
think.
good idea that I bought last weekend then, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. If you sold today, yes, sir.
I didn't sell anything, that's for sure.
Yeah, just wait 20, 30, 40 years, you'll be all right.
That's the plan.
I
It's
hope.
still fun to buy that dip when you can, ain't it, Rule?
Oh man, I do it all the time. When there's on anything that I'm invested in, if it drops 10%, and I don't say I double down, but I throw a little extra that way.
Sure. You feel better about spending that money if the price is down a little.
Absolutely.
Oh shit, guy. We're up 74.85 on silver and 47.06 on gold.
47 on gold. Jeez, oh man.
Yep.
Well,
Yep, she's been doing some moving this week.
yeah, feel a little wealthier.
A slight bit.
Well, every silver coin I got right here just went up about $4. So yeah,
I
a
got
little
that.
wealthy.
Spot's got to go up because I'm making money now.
What's up, Stan? Hey, buddy. If y'all haven't subscribed to SEstkr, you should. He's got a good channel. He's a truck driver like Scrappy and always somewhere different.
It's good to see. No, I'm not subscribed, of course. I
Yeah,
am
he
now.
goes,
Hey, Sartor.
Look at that.
yeah.
Too afraid to check right now, but I'll check later, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, if I were on my telephone, I would. I know I'd hang up for sure. I can't even get a text message without hanging up.
I'm waiting to get another tornado warning here. Keeps shooting up in text.
Yeah.
Going off.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
just
I
get
think-
strong storms around here.
I think I'm getting due to get that war. I'm about 2 hours east of you, so
Yeah, the first initial hit is where they're putting out all the warnings. And then everything afterwards, just strong rain. Being so
Yeah,
close
another-
to the lake, we really don't get tornadoes. Water spouts, yeah. Tornadoes, no, not really.
Well, if a water spout touches the ground, you have tornadoes.
Right. I've swam through those water spouts. They're not bad, man. They're not very
Yeah.
strong.
If they're super weak, yeah, you can swim through them. We have what's called dust devils down here in Alabama. We have dust devils, and it'll just like a big puddle of dirt and wind and hay or whatever's floating around in the atmosphere. And we used to go and jump in them as kids and play in the dust devils.
Yeah, we get a little bit of that once in a while.
Yeah.
Problem is we don't have big open areas around here. Go ahead.
Cool. Biscuits? Are you gonna say something?
I was just thinking about one of those little dust devils in a good, dry, freshly cut hay field.
Yes.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you catch one.
Get a few in the baseball fields back in the day. I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Somebody's commenting about Alabama here. Let's see what Transit says. I was in a tornado warning in Alabama. I didn't know what to do.
So he doesn't have a basement in his truck.
Right. Well, obviously, just stop and find you a brick building that's a store or whatever, or maybe a concrete block building. Stop and get in that for sure. So it'd be better than sitting in that truck. Of course, it's going to take an F3 or an F4 to pick that truck up anyway, but still.
Well, I saw a documentary one time called
Not
Twister.
an underpass. All the experts are saying don't do underpasses because there's been too many people killed under underpass.
Why's that?
That's for a ditch.
There's the cars that got spun around with them in it. They were parked under an overpass or whatever. Yeah, they got killed.
Or they just speed the wind up, or they just thought they were safe, or what?
It creates a bit of a wind funnel, yes, a little bit of that, but the cars got picked up and basically they raised the car up and hit the bridge that was above it, smashed the car all in, and yeah, it was not good.
Yeah, they're playing Plinko with it.
Yeah. So yeah, all the weather guys were saying don't do underpasses.
Huh. All right.
I mean, all else fails, get in the ditch and stick your butt up in the air, I guess. I don't know.
No, man. Things kind of vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if it's the Lord says it's your day, it's your day. I don't care what you're gonna do. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't reckon you're gonna fix that too much.
Probably not. You can just take every precaution you can, or every precaution you can think of at the moment. About all you can do. It's the rest is up to him.
I know what I'd do in a tornado. I'd hide under Rue's gold stack.
There you go.
That ain't going nowhere.
That'd be pretty significant right there. Pretty good structure.
I think they talked about that in the Three Little Pigs, didn't they?
Yeah, the gold house. That's the one that was left. Yep. Damn right. Yeah. I don't know what we do. We're kind of on top of a hill. Guess we'd be in bad shape here.
Well, I got keys to the church and I got keys to my sister's house.
I'm stuck in a third-story apartment.
So
I'm
if I
stuck
got,
in a 288 square foot house, man. I'm
Well,
really screwed. I might as well go sit in the
at
Honda
least
Civic.
you have a better chance of making it in a site-built house than you do in a mobile home, they say. I'm in a mobile home, so and it ain't even got the straps holding it down either. So,
Nope, mine isn't either.
if I get intel that we got one headed this way, I'll book it to either my sister's house or the church.
Yeah, I built mine on 4x4s so that it wouldn't be taxable.
Right. Good. That's good thinking.
Uncle Sam gets
I
enough
guess you could
money
dig
from
your
me.
box hole a little deeper.
Yep.
What'd you say, Biscuits?
You just dig that foxhole a little deeper. You'd be all right.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah, you got a few 100 feet of it.
Dig you a good deep foxhole and put plenty of sandbags all around it.
Or
That would be multifunctional, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Also, don't forget about the underground school bus. That's the way to do it too.
Yep.
I'd love to get a shipping container and do that.
You'd have a good machine gun nest or a tornado shelter. Work both ways.
Yeah.
In a root cellar,
Just don't
do it all.
Yeah, root cellar.
There you go.
Hey, Nemo. Nemo's Maddox in the house. Hey, buddy. Good to see you, Nemo. Y'all see his gall he's got going?
Now, what's that all about?
He made 500 subscribers. He's doing a 500 subscriber gall on his channel. I shared it in my post sometime or another today.
Yeah, I'm still not good at that. I got to poke through to find them.
Yeah. Well, just go over and watch his latest video. He did the video this morning, so you got to leave a particular comment in there. That's all you got to do.
Follow the rules. Here comes the
Say
rain.
it's starting at your place, huh?
Yep. Hopefully it doesn't get too loud.
Yeah, it'll be all right. Yeah, we won't be able to tell if you got a tornado since the lights aren't on.
I know.
We wouldn't be able to
Ridiculous.
tell if the power was on or not.
I got the solar lights there on the dog fence. We can watch
Yeah.
them. If they start going crazy, then we'll know.
I was just gonna look and see if your name started spinning around, but I don't know if that's gonna work.
I think if I got a tornado, it wouldn't be a family-friendly show anymore.
Probably not.
No. We've heard it all before.
We've been through
Just not
that
necessarily.
here. It ain't no
Might
fun.
learn a few new ones.
I don't suggest it.
Man, we aren't supposed to get anything tonight. That's good. I'm proud of that.
Well, they ain't got nothing here now. It's supposed to start raining sometime Resurrection Sunday, but other than that, it ain't doing jack squat here. It's just hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got rain for the next, I think, till Sunday.
Yeah. Well, they got y'all in some sort of severe weather thing, I noticed. Some sort of severe weather outlook up there for where y'all are at.
Yeah, storms are blowing through the lakes.
Yeah.
I'm still seeing lightning all over the place here. I could see it all blowing out over the lake, but at least it's not on me.
That's right. A cow goes flying by. That's funny.
Ooh. A lot of lights out here, too.
I love that movie, Twister. Another
The
cow. Another cow. No, that's the same one. We gotta go. We got cows. She was on the phone the first time. That was a classic.
Just
Who was that
don't
old
wear
gal?
red
Helen
shoes.
Hunt.
Helen Hunt. That's correct.
Is that who it was?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
she got to be pushing 70 or 80 by now, huh?
I have no idea.
Gotta be.
Yeah, she's got to be old enough to pose for a coin.
I used to confuse her and Jodie Foster because to me, they sort of looked alike, but
Yeah,
not
they
really.
favor. Kind of
Yeah,
like that old
similar.
Meg Ryan and Melanie Griffith.
Yeah.
They kind of favor to me, and their names are similar.
That comment wins the internet for today. Something.
I must have missed it.
Well, the stupid dollar sign they've got in this box covers half the comment up. StreamYard. Stupid crap.
You know, on YouTube, the heart's in front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's
that's what
always
I got,
something.
too.
If it ain't the heart, it's the dollar sign or whatever.
If you scroll down just a touch and squint, you can see it, but just wait for the next one.
Yeah, that's what I have to do.
Here we go. I'll give you a couple of next ones.
Oh,
Next one. Yeah, I can read it. Thank you.
Here for you.
Okay.
And blowing out some candles too. Yeah, power went out about 3 times by me.
Wow.
Usually comes right back on though.
I lost my internet the other day for about an hour. And it's the first time it's happened since I got this new faster internet. And I gotta tell you, I was kind of thinking, didn't I pay that bill? I don't know if I paid that bill. I was thinking it was on me. No, it was on them.
Ooh, that reminds me, I gotta check mine.
They had me second guessing what I thought I knew I did.
They're pretty good about that, letting you know when you don't.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they like double billing too sometimes.
Yeah. Rue, you got any news on your internet situation up there?
No, it's working pretty good, even with only being like 33% aligned or whatever it is.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see whenever the leaves come back on if that affects it any bit. But right now, it's still 10 times faster than the dial-up I had.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I guess just having a little glimpse at a satellite's better.
I was surprised. I mean, I was ready to switch anyway. I mean, even if it was just as good as the dial-up, because I mean, every 2 months they'd raise it $10.
Yeah. They will do that.
But I tried this out and it's working pretty good. I mean, I love it. I have no complaints.
I got to make that phone call to see if I can get them to knock it back down. That's what they're doing to me.
Yep. They'll do it. They did it to me too. And the company I had that was doing that to me, they'd up the price. And every time it rained, I mean, it could sprinkle outside when internet goes off for an hour or two. And it's like, just really aggravating.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I work from home, so whenever, like, if my wife would come home from work and her phone, not even if she was using it, but if it was connected to the Wi-Fi, my whole work situation would just crash out. But now, I mean, yeah, I don't even tell a difference.
That's good. It's good. Yeah, on my old service, a 10-minute video upload would have taken almost 7 or 8 hours.
Yep.
I can
That's how I was.
I can upload a 10-minute video in about 48 seconds right now.
I'm not that fast, but
Whew, I love it. It's way faster. Fiber optic, baby. I'll take it.
yeah, I would set mine up. I'd start uploading it, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, and it's still going.
Yeah, I've done that too.
But now, I mean, that last one, I think it took about 3 hours, which it was a longer video. So
Yeah,
pretty happy with that.
That was a long video. I do remember that.
It was just a little bit of everything.
A little bit of randomness.
Littlefoot, that's a pretty good
Variety
deal.
shit.
Cool. I'm paying $50 a month. Of course, I'm a new customer. So when the new customer price wears off, they're gonna jack me up. I'm quite sure of it. But I've got it locked in for $50 a month for a year at least.
Man, I think some people make a hobby out of getting those trial offers and then calling in when it's about to expire and tell them they're going to cancel and get it again.
Hey, man, why not?
Yeah, some people can do that. Yeah, it's never worked for me.
Yeah, my sister did that with Direct TV and Dish Network. She did that for 10 years and she kept a cheap bill.
Yeah, they always tell me, well, good luck.
Yep.
I do about every 6 months. I shop around for car insurance.
Yeah. It's good.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole different beast. Mrs. Biscuits and the kids have figured out how to use more than a terabyte a month
Wow.
on Starlink.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, I think she just lets Murder She Wrote play all day on the television or whatever she does.
That's good to have some background noise.
Yeah.
What a radio's for.
Right. That's true too. Radio will be free except for electricity.
Yeah. Fortunately, they don't charge you by the bit or the byte or whatever. It's what I got. So.
No. Mine's unlimited as well.
What's
I'm
going
glad.
on, Pang?
Bang! What's up, buddy?
He does videos, right? That Pang guy.
I
Yeah.
think so.
I think somebody told me he stockpiles a little bit.
Huh. All right, dude.
But it was all average stuff, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that. That's what I got. Some average stuff.
I got average junk.
You know,
That's what I got.
Capcom said he was going to send something for Jane. Well, he sent this book here, 1909 to 1940 cents, and he sent a
Sweet.
bag full of coins.
Sweet.
And I hadn't worked up the energy to do it yet, but I got those to go through to fill it with.
Well, you need to let her get her in on that too. Let her get that plugging that hole addiction. That's what she needs to do.
Yeah, we did it. We did it together there with the ones he sent, but
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
yeah, got it. But I think most of my stuff's in the 40s and 50s anyway.
Yeah, 50s is all common stuff. If you find a wheat cent right now, it's gonna be 40s or 50s.
Yeah, we'll have to go find some.
I got a 09 VDB. It's in my top set. That's probably the oldest one I got. Well, I got older Indian head sounds, but it's the oldest. That's the oldest Lincoln set I have.
Yeah, so far in the book, 16 is the oldest.
Yeah.
Like I said, we haven't gone through the pickle jar yet.
Yeah. I would love to find a 09 SVDB. That would be sweet. That'd be a moneymaker there. Or a 16D Merc dime. That'd be cool too. Or 21.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? We just got here. We're talking about coins, 90% silver, that kind of stuff. Penny Scout. Good to see you, Penny Scout. What's
Yeah.
up, buddy?
What's going on, Ben?
Yeah, I'll find something.
I'm gonna try to get $100 worth of quarters at the bank on this payday. I have me some stuff to go through. Had me some quarters to go through. I gotta finish my women's quarters book. So all I got left is 2025 to finish that out. And then I'm still working on this ATB quarter book as well. I guess I'm gonna have to go and buy some 2010s. That first year you can't hardly find none. I'll have to go buy a mint set, I reckon.
Southeast Payne's got a question up there for you.
Okay. Let me see if I can find it.
Good question.
Well,
I'm sure I don't know.
is the rarest key date of 90%. 16D Mercury Dime, probably going to be the rarest one. The 1916D Mercury Dime, I think there's the 21 is also key date for Mercury Dime. A 21 on a walk in Liberty, 21's the best date on that, I think. I think it has a 16 as well. Actually, hang on, I'll take right here. I get my little coin roll hunting mat out, and I'll read them off to you. So let's see. Mercury dimes. Let's see. These are. You got a 42 over 41. That's an over date. That's a Mercury dime. It could be valuable. The 42D over date, 42 over 1. Sorry. These are all going to be double die obverses and stuff. This don't list just key dates, but yeah, you can just search key dates on Google. It'll pop them up for you.
I bet AI can handle it.
Oh, AI can spit that stuff on out, dude.
There, all right. Got a 40.
That's
1951.
That's a nice book he sent there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I think Jane didn't really understand yet. It's coming.
Yeah. You just keep working with her.
She sure knows about Kennedy.
Well, I will give her that. She knows about Mr. Kennedy here.
There he is.
Yep. This is also true. This is the same mint that sent folks silver coins when they ordered gold. Ooh, yeah, that's a major foul up.
Then made them pay return shipping. Oh my gosh.
If I ordered gold and they sent me silver, Yeah, Britannias are pretty coins. If they don't milk up.
It's older.
I've had pretty good luck with them.
That's good.
The only Britannias I have are gold. So hopefully they don't milk up.
Now the gold, gold doesn't milk up, but the silver ones do. But I love the security features on that Britannia. It's a pretty coin.
It is very pretty. I think it's probably what I prefer to stack in gold. Yeah, just because it's fractional in 4 9s.
And it's cheaper than a Buffalo or a Silver Eagle.
Mm-hmm. The cranky one. What's going on, man?
What's up, Crankster?
Hey, Cranky.
Good to see you, buddy. I like them. Wish they would change the design. Yeah. I think it's good to mix stuff up every now and then. I like that for sure. That's why I like the kookaburras so much. There's always something new coming out.
Yeah, they're just flat out pretty.
They are.
Well, they got those series they come out with, Beasts and all those other ones.
Yeah, they got the swans. Park Bank comes out with all kind of stuff. All the lunar coins are different every year, so good
Royal
stuff.
comes out with some of theirs.
And everyone's favorite kangaroo.
Oh yeah, there we go. Snake.
Southeast, because they come from the Perth Mint. Do they have a much higher premium getting them in here to the States? Or is that
Not
pretty
as
common?
they're way less than eagles are.
Oh, wow.
I
Still
mean,
higher than most.
they probably cost a dollar or two more than like a maple leaf. But yeah,
That
they're,
surprises
they're
me.
nowhere near as high as a silver eagle is.
Thanks, Cranky. I'll be looking forward to it. You got an update on the dog?
Yeah, how's Marty the Wonder Dog doing?
Suited. Or read, I guess.
When are they gonna do a platypus?
Parts Matt's probably already done one, or the Royal Australian Mint. I don't know.
I'd buy that. I'd get a platypus. At least one.
Yeah. The Royal Australian Mint does those coin series for kids, Aussie Big Things, and a couple other series that they do, especially for children to collect. I think they've done a platypus on one of those.
Never heard of those.
Yep. Aussie Big Things. There's one series that they do specifically for kids, and there's another one, Aussie Wildlife or something. I can't remember. If it's Perth Mint, I know a little bit about it. There's a couple of channels in Australia that I do watch.
My wife is a sucker for anything with animals on it.
Yeah. So am I guess. I mean, I'm the same way. I even like little horses with men and rifles on them. I like those too.
Yeah, they're nice. Cranky, that's awesome to hear. She got her staples out today and has gained a little weight back.
Awesome.
Now we wait to see the plan from here.
Sweet.
I'm glad to hear that.
Good. Glad to hear it, man.
Yeah, that's one thing I never had was staples.
I had 58 of them in my leg when I broke it back in 2021. They ain't no damn fun when they come out.
Yeah, I bet.
That's what I thought. I mean, yeah, they got to use a special little special gizmo to pop them out, right?
Well, yeah, but the ones that are loose skin, they hurt when they come out, but it's like a brow scratch. The ones I had a couple that were attached to my ankle bone. Them suckers, boy, them suckers hurt.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stick with the stitches, needle and thread things.
Well, I guess the wound was so big they just did whatever was fastest to get it sewed up or closed up, I guess.
Yeah, I had 72 stitches on my face. I'm happy they didn't staple it.
So that's what happened to your face. I was always wondering.
That's why I don't show my face.
Hey,
Like monster.
I'm joking. Y'all know that. I have a face for radio, so I don't feel bad.
Right here with you guys. Okay, I'm done with that. Having to stoop, my eyes are squinting. Jane can do the rest of it.
Those guys that coin rolls hunt dimes, man, I don't know how they do it. Ah.
Yeah, they can have that.
Yeah, dimes, nope. I have a hard enough time just looking at the quarters, let alone dimes.
I feel like I'm doing good if I get detail on a $50, you know.
Yeah, looking at the rolls, looking at the edge of them is good enough for me.
Yeah, edge hunting, that's the way to go. But there are a few
I can do that pretty well.
There are a few West Point dimes out there. So if you really want to look, you can. But edge hunting's the way to do dimes, for sure.
Well, it's kind of easy now, you know, just the only thing I'm looking for is, you know, the 26.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty easy to spot.
Yeah, I'd bet you were looking edge too.
Yeah.
No argument here, Penny.
I've never done it, but I have been known to search my quarters at the laundromat and the car wash, though. That's for sure.
I love to coin roll hunt quarters because I like those W quarters, and I've got a couple of books of quarter collections going. So I'll coin roll hunt quarters, and people coin roll hunt $50 and find 40% halves all the time, man.
Yeah, a lot of times
my bank doesn't have
machines.
Go ahead, Mustard.
So a lot of time, my bank doesn't have halves.
Yeah.
They just don't, for whatever reason.
I can hunt halves, but I usually don't have just $500 to play around with.
Well, fortunately, you don't lose it when you buy them.
That's true.
So that's pretty good.
And if you find any silver, you're going to gain anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Grocery store, coin counters.
I was in the hospital this morning. I took a roll of dimes with me to the hospital this morning. I was putting all the dimes in the vending machine and hitting the return, and they were spitting out quarters. So I was kind of coin roll hunting vending machines at the hospital this morning.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I pay for parking up by us, and they spit out the old Sacagawea dollars for change.
Yeah. This Coke machine, it took dollar bills, and it also took like credit cards and stuff. But I would put a bunch of dimes in enough to buy a drink, just hit the return, and it'd spit out, a couple of quarters every time, and a couple of dimes. I didn't find nothing worth it.
Silver was everywhere.
YouTube makes it seems like there is, Nemo. That's for sure.
That's right. They got people do videos about that, don't they?
Yeah. The main one I want is the guy I bought this map from. Rob Finds Treasure. He's been doing it for about as long as anybody else I know of. Rob Finds Treasure. And I tell you what, he finds a lot of $50. He finds a lot of 90% $50 too. He's in the DFW area in Texas, and he's got buddies that'll send him boxes of $50, boxes of quarters from other parts of the country. So they'll swap back and forth. That's got to be expensive shipping, but he's probably making some serious jack on YouTube. Can you imagine what it would cost to ship a box of $50? Good Lord.
Huh. Yeah.
But I do like his channel. I was a member over there for a while. But yeah, I like Rob Finds Treasure. He's always finding some cool stuff.
Is that what he does? Does he do metal detecting or anything?
He does metal detecting. I think he has a separate channel for that, but yeah, he does that as well.
Okay. It's a good question, Payne. I guess it depends on the bank.
Hey, DC. Do
Go
you
on,
think
DC.
the bank could order $8? All you got to do is go to the bank and tell them you want to search, or tell them you need a box of dollar coins. That's going to be mixed. It's going to be $8, Sacagawea dollars, you know, those other ones that are quarter size. I forget. Susan B. Anthony's. Just tell them you want a box of dollar coins. It's going to be $1,000. So, but you'll have plenty of axe in there.
Yeah, don't worry about those Susan B's. Just leave those at the bank. Mm.
I got a sandwich bag of them anyway.
That was a big faux pas when Susan B came out. People were mistaking it for quarters.
Yeah. And I think the way that old gal looks has something to do with it too.
Oh, well, yeah. And, you know, if you look at that, the way the coin's designed, it looks like an octagonal coin, like a 50p from Britain or wherever. But it's a round coin, but it looks octagonal in shape the way they designed it.
That's what they probably should have done. The octagon shape. They should have done that instead.
Yeah, that would have been different. The 50p's from England, Australia, all those, the 50p's are octagonal shape.
Yeah, there's that hateful old librarian right there. Yeah, she looks like every worst teacher everybody had.
You talking about Susan B?
Oh, yeah.
You know she's got a ruler in her hand.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Looking for those Cheerio dollars. Yeah, DC.
Poor old Mr. Anthony. At least something if that piece right there was a Cheerio. I don't think it is. It was in my pocket.
Yeah.
I got my loot tonight. I'm at home.
Yeah, I pulled out the one my aunt had sent me that she said come out of the cereal box. It ain't a Cheerios, so she's mistaken.
Yeah, it must have been like you said. It was the Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. It wasn't a Cheerios dollars. That's all I know.
Yeah.
It could have come out of a box of Frosted Mini Wheats. You can't never tell.
Or Golden Graham. I guess Nemo maybe didn't see your quarters, but yeah, I don't think the sets are out, but some individual quarters are.
But the sets sell out quick, man. The man will put them for sale, and within like 28 minutes, they're all gone. They're all ordered, you know. So that's why I commented on his video. That's part of one of the things you got to do on this giveaway. Commented what kind of coin you wanted to add. Well, I had just got my Mayflower compact. I'm trying not to say Mayberry again. And I told him I wanted to add one of those because I had just got it. So that's a good looking quarter. He said he wants one too for his American collection.
Well, after you put out your video, I think it was last Thursday, I got an email from the Mint. They had some more available. They didn't have the rolls, but they had the bags of the Mayflowers.
Yeah.
So I did order a bag of each of them.
Cool.
So if anybody's sending some stuff overseas, I'll throw that quarter in that pack. Send a Nemo.
There you
go. One each. I got a bag of P and a bag of D.
Quarter you could probably throw that in just a regular envelope.
Yeah,
it's like 3 stamps.
Ward, what'd you say?
So that's your puppy on the coffee cup?
No. You talking about this one right here?
Yeah.
I have a border collie, but that's not it. It's just a picture of a border collie. That's something my niece got for me.
Oh, all right.
It's just a Walmart used to sell stickers that everybody could put on their cups, and she gave me that sticker for Christmas, so I stuck it on there. My border collie is actually laying over here behind me. He's a red border collie.
Oh yeah.
Rocky down. What do you mean? I'm trying to sleep, you bozo.
Got food? Nope. Okay, never mind.
Oh, I can rattle some paper in here to get up moving around.
He sure didn't give a damn to being on camera. He's fine.
He's 14 years old. He's just living out the rest of his time.
Treat? Want a treat?
A 34 Buffalo nickel. Cool, BC.
Nice. Sweet.
You talk about a coin. You talk about a coin that's hard for me to grade. I can't grade a Buffalo nickel. They all look wore out to me. I can't tell a mint state from a dead gum from a G4. I can't tell on a Buffalo nickel. They're hard to grade for me. They all just look wore out to me. Even like the U.S. Mint could send me a brand new one tomorrow, and it would stay. It still looks wore out.
Yeah. I'm with you on the overtime. I like to get it when I can, but today, unfortunately, I only got a half a day, but just 12 hours. So that put me at home tonight. So that was pretty good.
Half a day.
That's a half a day.
It is half a day, technically.
Damn right, Payne. He said he'd sleep there and be security.
Yep.
Did you guys ever see those YouTube videos of the cartoon characters, like the blue collar job application?
I don't believe I did.
Seems like I've seen it, but I forgot what it was about.
I'll have to send it to you. The one, it's like he's going over asking this guy, he's like, how do you feel about working 60 hours a week plus? And the worker trying to get a job is like, I didn't know this was part-time work.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send it to you later tonight.
Yeah, that's probably, the people I work with. It's my people.
Yeah, they want to work a man to death, don't they?
My days of 70-hour weeks are gone.
When I was in my 20s, I worked 3 back-to-back double shifts because people kept calling in. And they wanted me to work a 4th one. I said, that's it. I'm done. I'm spent. All I was doing was driving a forklift, but, you can only go so long. I didn't want to cause an accident or nothing. So I told them, I said, damn, I got to go home and go to bed.
Yeah, I was working, 12, 13-hour days, 6 days a week for about 10, 15 years. I can't do it no more.
Yeah. I mean, I did it back when I could. It's a fast way to make money. Of course, they're going to break your heart come tax time on it. But still, those are some good checks.
Yeah, I tried to work overtime every day when I was at the chemical plant because I had an 1.5-hour drive one way.
Yeah.
So I figured, well, if I'm working 8, I might as well work 10 or 12 and get a little extra money for the drive.
Sure.
least until it puts you in a higher tax bracket, and then you're like, oh man, I would have made more if I worked less.
Yeah, I was pretty squarely in the tax bracket at that time.
I used to go in. I used to work at a place where, when overtime was good, it was good. But when they cut it off, it was cut off. They couldn't let you work 10 minutes over. Like in the slow part of the year or whatever. And I would go in 15 minutes early, clock in 15 minutes early, make coffee for everybody, so that everybody have something to drink when they first got there. And come Friday, I got to leave before any of them. And they got so many complaints about it, they ended up shutting me down on that clocking in early stuff. Well, what the heck? Yeah. Why does he get to leave 30 minutes before we do? Well, his 40 hours is up. We kicked him off. They kicked him out. Kicked me out for the weekend anyway. Yeah, that didn't go for very long. They said, you go have to quit clocking in early and making coffee. I said, well, I can. Then everybody was mad because there wasn't no coffee for everybody to drink. So they mad one way and mad the other.
Yeah, I was always first one in and last one to leave.
Yeah. I was working at a fabrication shop when I was doing that. I was running a CNC bandsaw. We had these big, huge roller beds that went on those saws, the CNC bandsaws, and I'd have to get a crane operator to bring I-beams or whatever it is I was going to cut, bring it over and drop it on the roller bed, and I'd roll it up to the machine and set my machine to cut whatever whatever size the part was going to be. I would let that machine sit there and cut them. That was a pretty good job. It was noisy. You had to wear a lot of hearing protection. Other than that, it was a pretty fun job.
Yeah, I'm trying to work a lot less lately, that's for sure.
I don't blame you.
That's the goal. That's my goal anyway. I figure the more I work now, the less I'll have to work later.
Yeah. Well, that's what they do. The companies take the best years out of you, and when you're ready to retire, you feel so crappy you can't do nothing.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess the other way around, I wouldn't be worth a shit, later on. So
right.
Just well get it while I can, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, my work's keeping me in shape, so I'm going to keep going as long as I can.
Yes,
yeah. Sir. I hear you, Wolf. Hey, KP Heathen. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, I was out of work for about a year there, and then, oh man, you want to talk about out of shape?
Oh yeah.
You swell up a little bit more.
Back into it. What was that?
Did you swell up a little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Nah,
I can see that.
I lost my wind and lost my strength.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get on the job now, they have me moving cinder blocks, and I'm like, oh, hang on, I need a breather. Oh, hang on, I need another breather.
Yeah. Hey, Walter. Hope you're having a blessed day, buddy.
Fall right back into it, I guess. Well.
Yeah, well, I got to beat myself up. No pain, no gain, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get there. I might be getting older, but I'll still get there.
Oh, yeah. It beats the eternity.
I got Southeast by a year here.
Some of my worst days of working, I was working at the Redstone Arsenal up here in Huntsville. And it was only a 10-hour shift of actually working, but I had to drive 2 hours to get up there, work for 10 hours, drive 2 hours to get back home. It's like literally you came home, you didn't take a shower, you didn't take your clothes off, you just literally passed out on the bed, got up next morning, did it all over again. Crazy.
Oh, yeah. Been there, done that.
Yep. Dateless buffalo.
Yep. And then by the time you get home after that long drive, you're pretty much whooped.
That's it. You're done,
That was
man.
me for years, man.
Yep. God.
You ever get out of the car on a long haul and your just ankles like just bust up on you, like all painful and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get out of
Well,
the
what's
car.
up,
It's like,
Kelly-O?
you're like, ow, ow, ow.
Right.
You start making construction noises when you stand up, sit down.
Hit the old snap, crackly pops.
This sounds like a freaking bag of popcorn for me. My knees are shot.
Yep, that and the old.
Oh yeah. You get the snap. You get the old snap, crackle pops, and the grunts. It all comes at the same time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I get home some days, and these youngins, they have all the damn energy.
Yeah.
Daddy, let's do this. Daddy, let's do that. Girl, let me sit down for a minute.
Let me just kick
Yep.
my shoes off for 10 minutes.
Give me just a damn minute, and we'll look at whatever unicorn you're talking about.
Get Daddy a beer. He'll be done in a minute.
That's what I got told every day.
Yep.
Get your daddy a beer. I'd be sitting on the couch and Daddy would say, "While you're up, why don't you go get me a beer?"
Or since you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah. He used that one, but he liked to do the "while you're up and I'm sitting down." Yeah, he used that one. He still does that to me to this day.
I can appreciate that now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, while you're up. Yeah. I ain't getting off the couch. No.
Yeah, that one of mine, she's lucky she's not a boy. Today she hit me. I thought I had left my telephone in her room when I got home. And we were outside. And I told her to go get it. And she said, "But you can go look for it, Daddy."
Oh.
She didn't say it like shitty or anything. It was just like, "But you can go look for it."
That's what I got told. Yeah, but you're going to do what I say anyway.
Yeah, but the girl's got them puppy dog eyes.
Oh yeah.
She does. She uses it too. I think it's worked on somebody at some point. I don't know if it worked on Grandma. I know it doesn't work on Mom.
Right.
But it's worked on somebody.
I would be so whooped.
Oh yeah, that thought wouldn't even cross my mind.
Wow.
Yeah, that's on my to-do list to do as well, Kalilo. I gotta get my taxes together.
Yep. 15th. That's coming up quick.
Well, I gotta get them in. I gotta at least file an extension. I file an extension every year, so but gotta get them together to do that.
We could just build the killdozer instead.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, we only have a couple of weeks.
The amount I pay in taxes, I could build us each one.
Well, you know what everybody's been doing since the Epstein files came out. Everybody's sending in their tax forms with all the information on it, but they're blacking out over half of it.
Huh. It's pretty clever. I wonder how many years you get for that.
I have no idea. It was a meme I saw. Get ready to send in my income tax reform, and they showed it. The name was redacted, the date was redacted, the amount was redacted. I'm like, you go, boy.
I'd like to send in a formal letter that says I don't get any representation.
So that's a fact.
Yep.
And Republicans, we have the mandate right now, and they do nothing for the people. You know, Republicans have the controlling majority in all the houses of the Senate and whatever, and they still can't get nothing done. Bunch of argued son of a guns.
I don't think they care to.
They don't.
Nope.
If it ain't padding their pockets, they're not interested.
Yep.
Well, I believe the way I understand it is you don't go to jail for not paying your taxes. You go to jail for not filing them.
Yeah, probably.
If that's true, just enjoy that little piece of info. Worst they can do is just take it from you.
Yeah. But, you know, trust me, if you don't pay them, they're going to take it anyway.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, OC Omega?
There you go. Oh, shit. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hurry.
Thank you.
Quarter?
Stand and live. Quarter ounce gold, yep.
It's a nice one.
2016. That's where they did the anniversary of the, 1916, the top one. They did a gold version. I want the version of the Mercury dime they did too. They did a 1/10 Mercury dime in gold.
I made it. I got something to show Omega.
Okay.
I told him I was going to show him Jane's knives. So here's one of them.
Sweet.
It used to light up when you hit something with it.
Oh, yeah.
It does. I think the batteries must have just died. And she's got this one right here. I bet Omega's got one similar to this.
Nice.
But it's,
Yeah.
The Rambo.
Oh, yeah.
Child approved, yeah. I got you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think she could still put a hurting on an eyeball. But
I had
it's okay.
one of they weren't real Rambo knives, but I had one of the survival knives that came out in the 80s with the compass and the wire saw and all that stuff that came in the handle. I had one of
With fishing
those.
line in it.
Yep, fishing line. I had all that stuff in it.
Yeah.
I remember those.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, this one right here, it's even got the leg straps on it. I think this is a Harry Potter.
The drop leg holster.
Oh, yeah.
I got a drop leg holster for my Glock. I'll carry it every now and then.
Yeah, I have one for my Springfield.
Yeah, there could be.
What Springfields you got? Echelon?
I got a few. I got the XD10 and the XD9.
Okay, cool. Sweet. That makes some nice weapons.
Yeah, I like them because, well, one, they were my brothers, so they didn't cost me anything dollar wise. But the holsters for them, you can buy the same holster for each one.
Yeah.
So you can swap them out.
Feel
like carrying a 9 or yeah.
I can buy holsters for Glock 17s and my 19 to fit in them. All that stuff kind of interchanges. My buddy just got a new Springfield Echelon. He's all hopped up about that. He's really liking it. It came with an optic already on it, so he got a good deal on that one.
Oh, nice. The 10 millimeter has like the enhanced night sights, which are pretty cool.
He got a red dot on his. I forget where he got it from, but it was a package deal. You got the firearm, 2 magazines, and the red dot that was on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hang is still here.
Hang is hanging out.
On the edge of my seat, waiting for his answer. There it is. Let's see here. Fancy red bag right there.
Robin of Locksley's sword that looks a lot like that one on your desk there.
Check this out, gentlemen. Can y'all see that?
That's sweet.
Ooh, that's nice.
Hey, there we
Isn't
go.
that something?
About 3 ounces.
That is a 1.7.
Oh, okay, cool.
I've got to fix the serial number on it, though. It's serial number 33. I'm going to fix that up.
Okay.
Yeah, Pang was talking some bullshit the other day. He said he was going to stop doing serial numbers at 50.
I saw that. He thinks
So
the first 50 are going to be worth more.
But that means he's not going to hit serial number 69. And with my 14-year-old sense of humor, that's just unacceptable.
That is a crying shame. It really is.
It's terrible. I guess I should have bought 3 of these. That would have added up. But to something way higher than 69.
I knew what you were getting at. I was just letting you roll with it.
Wine me, dine me.
Appreciate you, Rude, more than you know.
Yeah, I thought about saying, I think what you're looking for is 36, but I let it ride.
Yeah. If we had a 34 and a half, I guess, we'd be okay.
A 34 3/4. That'd be perfect for biscuits.
Yeah, there you go. I can't help it. I grew up in a particular time.
Sure.
It was really funny then. Well, you know, they say that men, you know, at some point just stop listening to new music, and they never do.
That's
It's always
fact.
music for a particular year.
Yeah.
I guess jokes go the same way.
Yeah. I quit listening to country music on the radio because all the stuff that's on the radio now, it all sounds alike, and ain't none of it worth a crap. And I'll listen to 90s country, like what they call prime country, I guess, Alan Jackson, that kind of stuff. But I don't go into
You mean
2000.
country?
Huh?
You mean country?
Yeah.
I don't think
country.
it's more pop music now.
Yeah, it's all got a rhyme, and it's all got a higher beat to it. They don't use 3/4 time like they used to anymore.
Oh, it's all got computers in it now, and
Oh yeah.
I don't know. There's a couple of folks coming out that are on the radio. A lot of them are doing duets with a dude and a chick.
Yeah.
And some of those sound like real music now, but yeah, not the majority.
A lot of your up and coming real country music singers, they won't put them on the radio. You're looking at Jamie Johnson. I love his music. Creed Fisher's another one. I love his music.
Wheeler Walker Jr. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They won't put them on the. Yeah, exactly. They won't put them on the radio because you know, they ain't gonna submit to Nashville's. You know, Nashville wants to get in there and change the sound on everybody. They were doing that to Willie Nelson and everybody else. That's why Willie went back to Texas and started making his own music. So yeah, crazy.
I don't know how I missed it in real time, but apparently one of the #1 country songs in the last few years was an AI song, like performed by AI, and nobody knew it.
Yeah.
I've just heard about this recently. I don't know how I missed it.
Yeah, AI is changing music. It's changing everything in a worse way.
Is that rain coming through on my end?
I can't hear it.
Yeah, I'm not
All
hearing
right. Let me know if it gets coming through. I'll drop out.
Okay,
beating on you pretty bad there, Rue.
Yeah, it's starting to.
Yeah, that first wave is the strong one. I'm
DC
still
said
getting
no
the
jelly
over
roll.
here.
I'm kind of with him on that. I know he's supposedly a Christian artist or whatever, but I don't care nothing about his music.
Yeah, too rappish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard one song on the radio he does, I think. I'm pretty sure it sounds kind of like soul, is
Yeah.
what it sounds like to me.
He's had one or two.
R&B is very good. What was that?
Yeah,
Lou?
I'm sure he's had a couple of good songs. I've never been interested in him. But it's all about the lyrics for me. If the lyrics don't make sense to me, I mean, again, I'm not a huge rap fan, but Tom McDonald, the lyrics are spot on, dude. So I'm liking it.
And now you got his tapes.
And now I got his CDs. Thanks to Rule.
Yeah, Jelly Roll has a bunch of people writing for him,
Yeah.
which I'm not a huge fan of that.
Yeah. I have to get my daily dose of outlaw country. Johnny Cash, David Allen Coe, throw in some Hank Jr., Willie, Waylon, the good stuff. Merle, throw some Merle
Yeah,
in
Penny's
there.
got a point. Modern day for you, Southeast, I think Chris Stapleton would be a good one, like Penny said.
Yes, that's true. He's got a couple songs I like, but he's not the only one. He has an authentic sound to him. Chris Stapleton does. I'll give him that. He has an authentic sound. But they took the steel guitar out of They took the steel guitar out of all the country music, and steel guitar is what I like.
Yeah, well, there were some guys in the '90s I don't think used it, but George Strait sure did.
Travis Tritt, I mean, I know he's one that they didn't have. I don't think he had steel guitar in some of his stuff. But yeah, George, I can listen to George Strait all day long. I go over to Spotify, click on that 50 top 10 number one hits, and listen to that all day long. Give me some Troubadour, some The Chair, The Fireman.
DC brought up Luke Combs.
Yeah, Luke Combs. I don't care nothing about him.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's in the same boat as Chris Stapleton as far as it's a good thing he can sing because he's one ugly son of a bitch like us.
Yeah, I don't like what he did to that other guy, that rapper country guy. I can't remember his name. Ryan Upchurch.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, there's another guy that they refuse to play on the radio because his music's good. And he cusses a little bit. And he tells the truth in the music. Another reason why they won't play it. But Ryan Upchurch and Luke Combs were big. They were making songs together. And Nashville was going to sign Ryan Upchurch, but they told him, you can't have rebel flags in your videos. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't put old cars in here. You have to take this word out. And Ryan Upchurch flipped all a big bird and said, nope, I'll make it on YouTube. And he did. Oh.
So you can't put old cars in it.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was a list. I made that up, but they gave him a whole list of stuff he had to change. And he said, no, I ain't changing. And no, you ain't taking my Confederate flag.
Okay, but it was probably that silly. Yeah.
Yeah, it was stupid stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the guy, Luke Combs, went to Nashville and he started trashing Upchurch so Nashville would sign him. Kind of turncoat.
I wonder if they all had to lay down with Harvey Weinstein too.
Probably.
No idea.
Or somebody, the Harvey Weinstein of country music.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like Harvey Washington or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Leroy Weinstein.
Yeah, Ryan Upchurch got a couple songs I like, and he's anti-Nashville as you can get. Like
What's
I
one he
said,
does?
they wanted Rattling Chains is one of my favorite ones. Rattling Chains, diamond plate, knee deep in mud, you can't get away. Anyway, it's a good song. It's some good ones. He's
Damn,
got a
there's
few I
just
like.
another ringtone, Ruth.
Yeah, better get another ringtone. But
Hell yeah.
most of his music is MF, this, that, and the other. But he's got a couple songs that ain't so cuss worded up that they're pretty good.
Mhm.
Yeah. But like I said, his cuss words are they're all truth. He's telling the truth.
Yeah, I can get down.
I like Creed Fisher.
but I'm
He's
looking
one
at
of my favorites.
You said Craig Fisher?
No, Creed. Creed Fisher, that's his name.
Creed Fisher. Okay.
Creed, Creed. Creed Fisher, yeah, he's got some good music. He's a
believe I
Texan.
heard of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I got a
You
light
reckon
show
it's
going on over
you
here.
reckon it's Pang all dressed up in an outfit?
It's a possibility now. It could be Pang in there singing.
Could be. I'd listen to a song if he put it out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I would have to give it a listen just for the pure entertainment factor, you know. Creed Fisher has a song called "When You Better Bring Yours If You Come to Take Mine." He's talking about firearms, you know. 2A.
Yes.
You better bring yours if you come to take mine. Yeah, it's a pretty good song.
Rue, that's outstanding.
True story.
That is outstanding.
Nickelback. Yeah, Nickelback. Yeah.
Look, Pang said he's a 6 out of 10 singer. I mean, that's right there around average.
That's perfectly average.
That's an absolute
Yeah.
average. Yeah.
I'd give myself a 5 or a 4.
Now I'm like a 2 or 3.
That was a good one.
Somebody just got shot, or was that thunder?
That was thunder. That was a good one right next to me.
Yep.
It sounded like it was right here with me, buddy.
It's a window
We
rattler
heard,
right there.
we heard that one.
Yeah,
We heard that.
you got a
for
light
sure.
show coming your way.
My damn telephone shook.
One of my
Yeah, I
Fully
coins
know.
charged
fell
now.
down
Look
over
at
here.
that.
My whole living room lit up.
Damn right.
Gonna be a fun night.
Wait, Ward, you said 3rd floor. Is that the top floor?
Yep.
Oh, so you'll be the first to know about the water leak. Okay.
Yeah, really.
Yep.
And the tornado.
Yes.
Hello, Stocking with
Peeled
Craven.
right off.
There's another one from across the pond. Stocking with Craven. Hello, hello. Welcome on
Yeah, I
in.
have a sunroof. Get myself a sunroof.
Oh yeah, you plant grass in the living room then.
Yeah. Get that garden going I've been wanting.
It's like
Yes,
that
sir.
plant that I have going up around my sunroom or sunroof.
That's all right, Craven. Yeah. Stocking with Craven has a great channel. He's one of those cross the pond channels. Y'all should go check him out.
Hey, look, he just got a new subscriber.
Well, be down.
How about that?
Definitely have to get him after After this, I know I'm not subscribed to him.
He don't sound like Braveheart like Nemo does, but he's got a pretty good channel over there.
Wait, is he Welsh?
I have no idea.
Hey, Hidden.
Eden, appreciate you, brother.
Hey,
It was I want to say this too. I about forgot about it. I had several people reach out to me today to check on Dad, see how it was going, and tell me if I need to talk, and I could, just if you need an ear to talk to, holler at me. I appreciate that, y'all. It does mean a lot.
Well, at least he's doing well for now. I guess he'll get better next time if he doesn't take his pills there before he goes.
Yeah. Maybe he won't make the same mistake twice.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he was pissed off. I told him he had to leave this morning.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I'd rather them send him home than to cut into him and he can't stop the bleeding or whatever.
Yeah, I'd say. I'd be all for that.
Yeah.
Good thing they caught it.
Yeah. That's the nurses. The nurses asked him this morning, I guess. I had to take his wallet and walk over to admitting to get him admitted into the hospital for the procedure. And so apparently they were asking him, did he take his medicine this morning while I was doing that? So I wasn't even over there. But my stepmom walked over there to where I was at. I was on a different floor taking care of his admitting process. And she said, we're going to have to turn around and go back home. I said, what? I just got him admitted. Well, we got to leave. I said, oh, go. That black lady stared at me. She's like, I just did all this work for nothing. I'm like, yeah, I'm afraid so.
No, she do it for
Hey,
those. She
Michael.
got paid, I'm sure.
She was kind of ticked off. Oh, yeah, she got paid.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Michael and Nancy.
What's up, Mike and Nancy? Hello, my friends from Ohio, my other friends from Ohio.
Send them rainstorms down south for you.
Yeah, we'll take them. There's nothing like that 100% humidity and 98 degrees after a thunderstorm.
Oh,
Oh.
There's nothing like that.
Hey, I'm loving the rain. I just planted out all them onions. I got about 40 peach trees I got to plant out on Saturday.
that's
Ground
gonna
will
make
be
that
nice and
ground.
soft.
That's gonna make it nice and soft, easy to dig those holes. That's good.
Yes, sir.
That'll do them onions some good too.
As long as they don't wash out, they don't get planted very deep.
Nah, they won't wash out. I have 4 or 5 years of wood chips around my trees that got them all nice and soaked in. And then in the garden, I do like, I don't want to call them raised beds. They're more like mounded beds that are about 2 foot tall. Because in the spring, man, we just get flooded.
Yep.
I guess you own that pretty good sized hill there too.
Let that stuff break down in the earth. It's good for them.
Yeah, and it's all springs where I'm at too. I mean, there's springs everywhere, and basically till July.
Same here. It's you can't walk a mile without tripping over a spring or a branch or something. There's water everywhere where I'm at.
Yeah, I got a lot of problem with root rot then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mound everything up that I plant. And then I put a nice little 3-foot round, 2-foot tall donut around them with wood chips.
Yeah,
Works
that's
out
good.
pretty well.
You use
That'll
grass
work.
clippings for that too. Yeah.
Mix some old leaves in, oh yeah.
Pine straw, whatever you got, it'll all break down. Make some good soil.
You gotta watch the pine needles. That'll kill stuff off too.
Yeah.
Fresh pine needles, oh yeah.
Yeah, I only put the pine needles around the blueberry plants. They like it.
That's something I have plenty of. Is
Yeah, I
dead
guess they
pine
love
needles.
the acid.
Well, it changes the acidity of the soil. Depends on what you're planting, changes the acidity.
Yep.
Sure. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and give you fellers a heads up. I'm gonna call it at 9. So, like I said, I've been up since 3. Even though I did take a nap, I'm still wore out from hospital stuff. But definitely have enjoyed it. Bad storm rolling in.
Yeah, them hospitals will suck it out of you, I know. Nothing to
Stocking
do except
strategy for
uncomfortable
2020.
chairs.
Sorry, War.
Oh no, you're good. No,
My
this is
stocking strategy for 2026, I've been buying mostly numismatic stuff. But I do want to get some gold while the price is down, hopefully. Buy the dip.
yeah. Yeah, now would be a good time, I think.
Yeah. Rule, what's your stacking strategy?
Lately I've just been doing gold. Yeah, I'll buy some silver when the opportunity's there. But my main focus is on gold this year, I think.
Yeah, he's got a pretty impressive gold stack. Rule does.
Yeah, it's just average.
Well, it's impressive, but it is average. That's true.
Hey, gold is gold.
Gold is gold, baby.
He's hiding underneath of it right now for the tornado.
Yeah, I got it tied to my ankles to hold me down.
Uh-huh.
He's taking shelter in that under that gold. He'll be a safe in the storm.
He'll be all right. I'm gonna hide under my wheat pennies.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm going more for gold because the reason why I got into metals was for some stability, and really silver. Well, neither gold really have been showing very stable lately, but long term, that's what I'm.
Silver is a little more volatile than it usually is. It's had some pretty big swings.
Yeah, I'm with you. Long term, it's all going to go up.
Sure.
Oh, I think so too.
Well, I'm kind of all about the volatility, and just waiting for the catalytic converter to meth ratio to come down. That way, I can cash out.
There you go.
We'll see.
Yeah, that catalytic to meth, that's an important ratio.
Oh yeah. You have to know that in the South.
Yeah. And then you got the copper to catalytic ratio as well.
Oh yeah.
Now,
Yeah, and then you
now
got the air
biscuits.
conditioning unit to meth. Sir.
Right.
When you say you're all about the volatility, are you buying and selling silver, or just buying on the volatility?
Nope, I'm just buying. And I really don't care. That was just for a joke.
All right.
No, I just buy. Is all I do for now.
Yeah, that's all I've been doing too.
Yeah, fortunately, I hadn't been put in a situation where I've had to sell any.
Same.
All I ever do is buy. I did do a silver to gold trade last year. Other than that, that's all I've done is bought.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
here.
I can't get into that. I don't. It's something in my head, about what once I bought the silver here, it's mine. So I don't
Oh
really feel
yeah, I mean,
like trading it for gold because it feels like selling it.
I feel the same way because I believe in both of the metals long term. So trying to give up one for the other just doesn't feel right to me either.
I just had so many 5 and 10 ounce bars. Space was becoming an issue in my safe, and
Yep.
that was really the only reason why I just did the bars. All my 1 ounce coins and stuff I kept.
Yeah.
Well, and that's why I'm going more with gold too, because the value to space, value to weight.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
that's where I'm at as well.
Yeah. So I've kind of gotten out of the 5 and 10 ounce bar.
I say that as I've just bought 30 ounces of silver in the last 2 weeks.
Well, I'm just saying, when you gentlemen run out of room, y'all have my address.
You can hold it for us.
Yeah, just send me a box. It'll be fine. I'll make a spot.
Hey man, space in a tiny house premium, so
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all send enough down here, I might put that school bus in.
Oh,
Hey,
boy.
start getting creative with the hiding spaces.
Yeah, somebody just had a big crash of thunder again, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me. Storm's blowing over the lake. I got a light show going on here.
All right.
I love to watch a thunderstorm. Most people just don't care. They'd rather watch TV. Dude, if I got a good thunderstorm coming down here, as long as it's just a thunderstorm and they ain't tornadoes and high speed winds and stuff, dude, I turn TV off and sit there and watch a thunderstorm and just be like, ooh, yay!
yep,
I'll tell you
I
what's
do that
really
with my
funny.
skylight for
Yeah.
sure.
You get up right on top of the lake and you can watch these thunderstorms come rolling in over the lake. I mean, that
Oh,
is
yeah.
wild to watch. Oh, there goes another alert.
Oh shit! Did Biden get out again?
Do what you need to do, Ward. Just take care of yourself, brother.
That's a flash flood alert.
Okay.
That's nothing for me.
Well, yeah, you're on the 3rd floor. You're good.
Yeah, oh yeah. Nah, we got about 3 major rivers around here, and anybody around the rivers, yeah, you can get, it's a possibility of getting hit a little
Sure.
bit, but
Sure.
in general, not too much, no. Now, those people that live along the riverbanks, they know what's going on. They know they're prepared.
You see that, Biscuits?
Yeah. Trying to correct typos here. There we go.
Poker chip trays on top of my face.
Yes, sir. And you're very welcome, kid. Yep. Look at all this generosity in this chat here. Everybody is willing to look after everyone else's medals, like babysitting a dog.
I'll do that for you too.
Yep. But don't ship him in a box.
No, don't do that.
Well, if you do, poke some holes in it.
At the very least.
The box, not the dog.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Get that part right.
Yep. Yeah, I think, did we lose Ruth's sound too?
No, I'm still here, but it's
still
definitely
there,
cutting
yeah.
in and out.
Yeah, my chat does this thing where it'll like stop, tell me I'm disconnected, and then it'll reconnect. And I don't know if I've missed
Mine
anything.
freezes
But
up.
I'm sorry,
Mine
Will.
will freeze up. I pop in and out.
Yeah, I know why yours is. I think
Probably it's
Yeah.
thunderstorms.
we must be piggybacking off of your internet down here.
Yeah, no, power's still good though. So yeah,
That's a good thing.
yeah. Well, I'm set up either way. Power
Yeah.
goes out for a day or two, I'm fine.
Sure. Good to have them backups.
Oh yeah. Picked up one of those solar generators, and then I got a gas-powered one to charge it back up when I need to, real quick. And yeah, along with everything else, the
Yeah.
normal prepper stuff.
Yep.
Lights, candles, lanterns, the whole 9 yards. I'd be fine
Yeah.
for a couple of months.
I've found the best thing behind every one of those solar generators is a really good gasoline generator.
Yep.
Yep.
When it's cloudy for 4 days, yeah, it comes in handy.
Yeah, Ohio. Yeah, nothing but clouds.
Yep.
You get about 3 months of pure sun, and then that's it. After that, it's semi-cloudy, cloudy.
Well, gentlemen, hey, I've enjoyed having everybody up this evening. Appreciate War and Rule and Mustard and Biscuits, and appreciate all you guys hanging out in the chat too. OC Omega, Nemo, Scrap Metal, Hidden, everybody that's here. Thank y'all so very much.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yep, I enjoyed it. We'll try to make it last longer next time. But yeah, I'm tired. So we're gonna holler at y'all later. Have a blessed week, what's left of it. And don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Thanks, Southeast.
Hey,
Thanks, everyone.
Y'all bless y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna hit the end button here.
Take
Bye,
care.
everybody.
Prayers for your dead.
Appreciate it.